All right, so on the last two player power ranking videos, I was talking about how difficult it was to pick the top 10. Inside centre was really hard, outside centre was even more difficult. This one is impossible. How can you pick just 10 names when it comes to wingers? Because there's so many incredible ones in world rugby. There's so many unbelievably talented players that aren't in this top 10. I mean, because there are two wingers on a field, I really should have done 20, but oh, my head hurts trying to just decide on the final 10. I've been moving it around all day long. But I've plumped for this 10. Tell me what you think in the comments. Hit like and subscribe on the video. Number 10, Gabin Villiers for France. Made the transition from scrum half when he was younger. He didn't think he was that great at scrum half. I'm sure he was all right. He looks pretty good when he steps in, when Dupont gets tied up in a ruck and he comes in off his wing and passes the ball out. Looks pretty good to me, but he's really been liberated on the wing, playing in Toulon. Such an important player for France, such an intelligent player, and the partnership of him and Damien Penaud is electric. Number 9, James Lowe, who is big. He's a massive man, well over 100 kgs, and obviously, as you would expect from a winger, is rapid too. Great finisher, really good bloke too, and he's been very, very important for Ireland and their resurgence in the last few years. Well, getting to be the best team in the world. He's scored some crucial tries, and they're going to need that finishing ability. And someone else who just has a knack is Mack Hansen. I've been so impressed with him. When he first came into the Ireland team, I was a little bit disappointed because I thought Robbie Balakoon, the Ulsterman, was kind of like, no, that's the guy. Robbie Balakoon. If you're not really aware of him, is he plays and he's a similar size and shape to Kanan Moody, and he's absolutely rapid. And I thought, yeah, he's the boy. Mack Hansen's come in, and he's just been brilliant. His rugby intelligence is amazing, and you can see that by the fact that Andy Farrell uses Mack Hansen as the second receiver a lot, in the way that South Africa use Villy Leroux coming in out the back, quite often just getting the ball out the back. We saw that with a crossfield kick in one of the World Cup warm-up games. Brilliant crossfield kick. It was against England, that one, wasn't it? And he was there in the pocket, and that just demonstrates that this guy has got, and I think he got a bit of that skill from Aussie Rules when he was growing up in Australia, but a class act. He's been brilliant. He's only 25 as well. Another youngster who has just been electric the last year or two, Mateo Carreras. This is a superstar in the making. It won't be long before a big French club comes with a checkbook and takes him off Newcastle Falcons, where he's currently playing or has been playing. I think his days there are numbered, and he deserves and will be at a big club very, very soon. And he is just a guy who could light this World Cup up. Argentina have got some real game-breaking talents. This guy can do things that very, very few people can do. Love to watch him. And the same goes for number 6, Kurt Leorenza, whose try-scoring record at international rugby is ridiculous. His afterburners, the gas he's got is insane. And will he get the starting job, though? That's the thing. I would start him. But will it be Kanan Moody? Will it even be Mapimpi? This guy just, I don't know. He just does things, doesn't he? When he gets the ball, you kind of, you expect that something a bit special is going to happen. Yeah, very rare talent. Wheels on the guy is crazy. A different type of player. He's got wheels. He's also South African. But wearing a Scotland jersey, and wearing that jersey very, very well indeed, Duhan van der Merwe. I wonder how South Africans feel about Duhan van der Merwe wearing that jersey. It must hurt a little bit. But just such a unique specimen. Very few, if anyone, is quite like him. I said James Lowe was big. Yeah, this guy's proper big. 6'4", 107 kgs. At 28, he is prime, and he could make. Twickenham. That try he scored at Twickenham in the first game, I think it was, of the Six Nations this year. Very, very few people could have scored that try. He is, when he's on his money, he'd be number 1 on the list. There is a lot of very good wingers around. Hence, Duhan van der Merwe is number 5. Marika Koroibete is number 4. Talking of someone who is a massive physical specimen. I mean, look at the shoulders on the guy, and is rapid. Dual code international. He played for Fiji Rugby League. Now he's playing for Australia Rugby Union, and he is Australia's best player, in my opinion. Him and Karevi. But there you go, Marika Koroibete, number 4. Will Jordan, number 3. Try scoring record, skills, natural ability. I mean, he's amazing. He is really, really amazing. And how long is it till we'll see him in the fullback position when maybe he can attack from a little bit deeper? He's doing a brilliant job on the wing. He's made that right wing his own for New Zealand, and 25 years of age. I'm really glad that he seems to have just cemented that he is an absolute nailed-on starter for the All Blacks, because he is amazing. Cheslin Colby. This is maybe a little bit on historic form. I'm basing this one on, because on current form, I think you might put a couple of the other guys just ahead of Cheslin Colby, but there's more to it than that. And this guy can do things, much in the same way as I talked about Kurt Leorenza and Duhan van der Merwe. This guy can do things that very few other people can do. And, I mean, he's more than just a steppy winger. He's got a real good rugby brain on his head. He's stepped in at fly half at times. He's played fullback. He's goal kicked. He's got a full box of tricks. And what is more, what a brilliant ambassador for the sport as well. Just a lovely man and an ace rugby player. Number 1, though, the best winger in the world, as I see it. Tell me if you disagree. Damian Penaud. He's just class. It's silky, smooth. Everything he does looks so effortless. Like when he runs, he doesn't ever look like he's straining. He just kind of glides very, very fast. Damian Penaud is a world-class talent. So important for France. One of the best players in the world, full stop. Not just the best winger, in my opinion. I'd probably have him top 5 players in the world right now. Maybe I'll do that at the end, actually. An overall top 10 players. God, that's going to be really tough. But Damian Penaud would make that list. No doubt whatsoever. He's amazing. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Have I missed someone? Would you kick someone out? Who? What order should I have put it in? Like I say, there's so many great wingers. We could have a bum fight over this one, and I'm sure we will. Let's get stuck in the comments. I'll see you on the next video.